Taylor Swift is not just a pop star. She's an icon of transformation, empowerment, and self-expression. From her early days as a country singer to her bold reinvention as a global pop sensation, Taylor's journey has been a testament to the power of evolution. Through her music, she has touched millions with raw, emotional storytelling, showing us how to turn personal struggles into creative triumphs. Ready to dive into the untold story of how Taylor Swift became the voice of a generation? Let's explore the evolution of a true musical legend. From country princess to pop queen, Taylor Swift's evolution from a country singer-songwriter to a global pop sensation is one of the most remarkable transformations in the music industry. When Taylor first entered the scene in 2006 with her self-titled debut album, she was a fresh-faced 16-year-old country artist, capturing hearts with her relatable lyrics and acoustic-driven sound. Songs like Tim McGraw and Teardrops on My Guitar made her an instant favorite, and her ability to tell poignant stories through music set her apart from other country artists of the time. But despite her success in country music, Swift's ambition extended beyond the genre's borders. In 2014, Taylor made a monumental shift with the release of 1989, her first fully pop album. The transition from country to pop was bold, and many wondered if it would alienate her loyal fan base. However, Swift embraced this change wholeheartedly, incorporating lush synth-pop production, catchy hooks, and 80s-inspired sounds into her music. 1989 was a massive commercial success, producing hits like Shake It Off, Blank Space, and Style, which not only dominated the charts but also showcased her ability to adapt and experiment with new sounds. This move signified Taylor's desire to evolve as an artist, proving that she was not bound by any single genre. The success of 1989 marked the beginning of Taylor's reign as a pop queen, but she continued to push the boundaries of her sound. Her album Reputation, 2017, embraced darker, more electronic elements, exploring themes of media scrutiny, personal growth, and public persona. Then with Lover, 2019, and the surprise releases Folklore and Evermore, 2020, Taylor ventured into indie folk and alternative territory, further demonstrating her versatility and ability to reinvent herself without ever losing her essence. Master of emotional storytelling. One of the key elements that has driven Taylor Swift's success is her exceptional ability to tell deeply emotional and relatable stories through her music. From the very beginning of her career, Swift's songwriting stood out for its honesty, vulnerability, and personal touch. Her early hits like Tim McGraw and Teardrops on My Guitar were not just catchy tunes, but stories, narratives of love, heartbreak, and longing that felt universal despite being deeply personal to Swift herself. This ability to turn her experiences into captivating stories is what set her apart from many of her contemporaries. Taylor's emotional storytelling is deeply rooted in her own life, yet it resonates with fans from all walks of life. Whether she's writing about teenage angst in 15, exploring the complexities of adult relationships in All Too Well, or reflecting on the bittersweet nature of fame in The Archer, Swift has a rare gift for capturing the essence of human emotions. Her lyrics are known for their vivid detail, often painting pictures that feel cinematic. In All Too Well, for example, the vivid imagery of scarves, autumn leaves, and broken hearts evokes a deeply nostalgic feeling that connects with listeners on a personal level, even if they haven't experienced the exact situation described. Over the years, Taylor's storytelling has evolved with her, reflecting her growth as both an artist and a person. On Red, she experimented with more complex, adult themes, balancing heartbreak with moments of optimism and reflection. With 1989, she shifted her focus to the thrills and confusion of young adulthood, blending emotional introspection with a pop sensibility. On albums like Folklore and Evermore, she ventured into more poetic, storytelling-driven approaches, weaving fictional narratives alongside her personal experiences. This maturity in her songwriting reflects not only a change in her musical style, but also her growth as a storyteller who can now explore more nuanced, layered emotions. Fearless reinvention. One of Taylor Swift's most remarkable qualities as an artist is her fearless ability to reinvent herself with every album, ensuring that her music never stagnates. From her early days as a country singer-songwriter to her evolution into a global pop sensation, and later her exploration of indie folk and alternative sounds, Taylor has demonstrated an unparalleled capacity for transformation. Each phase of her career showcases not only her musical growth, but also her determination to break free from expectations and push the boundaries of what's possible in popular music. Taylor's journey of reinvention began with the release of 1989, which marked her bold departure from country and her full embrace of pop. Prior to that, she had already blended pop elements into her country sound, but 1989 was her declaration that she was no longer confined to one genre. The album's sleek, 80s-inspired production and anthemic tracks like Shake It Off and Blank Space announced a new era for Taylor. This was not just a genre shift, it was a complete reinvention of her image, sound, and public persona, positioning her as a force in mainstream pop while maintaining her signature songwriting style. The next stage of her evolution came with Reputation, 2017, where Taylor embraced a darker, more complex sound. Influenced by electronic, synth pop, and industrial music, Reputation was a bold and unapologetic response to the media's scrutiny of her personal life. The album's themes of revenge, self-empowerment, and reasserting control over her narrative were reflected in its edgy production and provocative lyrics. This shift was a departure from the polished pop of 1989, but it proved that Taylor could still captivate with her ability to experiment and take risks. Turning personal struggles into creative power. Taylor Swift has long been known for her ability to transform personal struggles into creative power, channeling her experiences with heartbreak, media scrutiny, and self-discovery into her music. This emotional alchemy, turning pain and adversity into art, is one of the most remarkable aspects of her career. Swift's vulnerability in confronting the ups and downs of her life allows her to write songs that are not only deeply personal, but also universally relatable. Her ability to take life's hardest moments and turn them into cathartic, powerful music is a testament to her resilience and artistic genius. From her early hits like Teardrops on My Guitar, which dealt with unrequited love, to the more complex narratives of All Too Well and Back to December, Taylor has often mined her own experiences for inspiration. These songs become a form of emotional release, where she not only processes her pain, but also invites listeners to connect with her on a deeply human level. For many fans, these songs feel like anthems of their own struggles, whether it's navigating the end of a relationship or dealing with the emotional aftermath of betrayal. Taylor's personal stories feel intimate, yet they resonate widely because they tap into universal themes. As her career progressed, so did the complexity of the challenges she faced. With the release of Reputation, 2017, Taylor responded to public feuds, media scrutiny, and the tabloid-style gossip that surrounded her life. The album's darker, more defiant tone reflected a shift in her attitude. She was no longer going to be the victim in her own narrative. Tracks like Look What You Made Me Do and I Did Something Bad are empowering anthems of self-assertion, where Taylor reclaims control over her image and her story, flipping the script on those who had tried to tear her down. The Queen of Empowerment. Throughout her career, Taylor Swift has not only redefined the boundaries of pop music, but has also become a leading voice for empowerment. From the very beginning, her lyrics and public persona have been a source of inspiration for millions, particularly for young women navigating their own paths in life. Taylor's ability to create music that speaks to themes of independence, self-love, resilience, and standing up for oneself has made her a role model for fans of all ages. One of the most significant ways Taylor has championed empowerment is through her songs about personal growth and overcoming adversity. From early hits like You Belong With Me and 15, which celebrated individuality and confidence, to more recent tracks like Shake It Off and The Man, which embrace self-assurance and the rejection of societal criticism, Taylor has consistently used her platform to encourage listeners to embrace who they are. Her anthems are more than just catchy tunes. They are declarations of independence and self-worth, reminding her fans that they are worthy of respect, love, and success on their own terms. In addition to her music, Taylor has used her voice to speak out on important social issues. She has been vocal about LGBTQ+ rights, gender equality, and her support for political causes, using her platform to push for positive change. Her decision to speak up about her political beliefs, especially during the 2018 midterm elections, was a turning point in her career, showing that she wasn't just about making music, but was also committed to using her influence for the greater good. Her advocacy for the rights of women in the music industry, including the fight for fair compensation and ownership of her work, has further cemented her place as an icon of empowerment. Taylor Swift's evolution isn't just about music. It's about growth, resilience, and using personal experiences to empower others. From chart-topping anthems to inspiring change on the global stage, Taylor's influence will continue to shape the music world for years to come. As she continues to break boundaries and redefine what it means to be an artist, one thing is clear: Taylor Swift's journey is far from over, and we're all here for it.